The quote you have just read is from the New Testament of the Bible, the book of Revelations, specifically Revelations 13:17. It describes the end times, where buying and selling is done completely with the mark of the beast, the number 666. And while the end times may seem far away, it's actually closer than you think.
There are plenty of other verses in the Bible regarding the buying and selling during the end times. Galatians 5:12, Deuteronomy 23:2, and Ezekiel 23:20. All of these point to the road our society is headed, where buying and selling is done entirely with credit and does, in fact, lead to demonic possession. In today's society, an item is purchased with and sold for money. Now, this can be done with the traditional paper and metal currency, or with something called a credit card. Regardless of how an item is purchased, inevitably, a log of the transaction is recorded from the seller by scanning a UPC code. Yeah, that's correct. The barcodes you find on nearly every item in your local department store. Now, I know what you're thinking. How will buying a box of cereal cast me into the fires of hell? Simple. Throughout the history of man, is there really any debate that our most significant contributions to culture is buying and selling? Is it so far-fetched to think that Satan would begin influencing something so important to everyday life? No, it isn't. And you will go to hell. Let's take a quick look at a standard UPC code. There are 12 digits on each UPC code, all containing various information. Looking at the bars, you may have noticed that 3 of these have no number under them. But do they really lack a number? Let us take a closer look. And there you have it, the mark of the beast hiding in plain sight. Recall Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, and they too shall be damned to the fires of hell for all eternity. Now, I'm sure that you have a lot of questions. Is my local grocery store owned by demons? Will Satan begin to manifest in my refrigerator? And aren't the marks of the beast meant to be in the forehead and in the right arm? While we don't have time to go into all of these questions, just know that the main takeaway here is that if you do buy something with a UPC code, your soul is doomed to hell for all eternity. How can you tell that you're being possessed by a demon? There are often signs that point to such. For example, you might be inclined to join a group to protest, or perhaps you want to seek success in a different field. Regardless, these are the obvious signs you've been possessed by a demon, and that you will go to hell. However, there are other signs that are harder to observe. For example, feelings of sadness or inadequacy, general fatigue, loss of interest in hobbies, worrying over minor decisions, and difficulty falling asleep are all signs of satanic corruption. If you are experiencing any of the previously mentioned symptoms, there are ways to expel the demons from your body. Although you will still go to hell for all eternity, living without demons inside of you is shown to be good for mental health and well-being. Step 1. Pray for forgiveness. Step 2. UPC code awareness is important, especially in today's climate of skepticism. Make sure to inform your friends, family, and neighbors of the demonic Antichrist credit system. After all, it is your duty as a human being to fight the forces of wickedness. Help them help themselves. Just remember, do not talk to police or politicians. They are demons. Thank you.